of Celebrity MasterChef.
Over the last 6 weeks, we've had 20 celebrities battling for this crown.
Just panic.
Oh.
I can't see, take my glasses off.
That's like a radioactive swamp.
I need a Valium.
We've had some laughs. We've had some tears.
Sorry, oh dear.
I feel like my mum will be really proud.
We've also had a little bit of singing and dancing.
Taco fajita.
Burrito. Burrito, taco, fajita.
Stop, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Now we're down to our final three. Sophie, Jodie, and Charlie, exceptional cooks.
It's a massive, massive challenge to get to this stage. I feel pretty proud of myself.
The whole experience has been like a proper adventure. Winning would definitely be the icing on the cake. I think it would feel lovely. Oh, yeah.
It's extraordinary to have got this far. I just can't believe it. I'm in some way really, really sad that it's all going to end.
Tonight, the finalists must undertake two massive challenges. Cooking for the heavyweights of Italian cuisine, before heading back to the MasterChef kitchen to cook their final 3 courses. At the end, one of them will be crowned Celebrity MasterChef Champion 2014.
I was brought up actually not very far away from here, a place called Cranley. I got spotted when I was actually younger than 15. I was about 14 and I was extremely a tomboy. And I was show jumping at the time and riding my ponies. And so I said, right, well, I'm going to give modelling a go. And my inspiration to model for 6 months would be so I could buy a horse lorry. And that was it. It just went crazy, and so I just went with it. It was quite a whirlwind. Indy's 2.5 now, and it's just the most incredible experience, and he's so brilliant. I'm sure every mother says that. So that was where my real kind of love of food kind of kicked in. And then MasterChef has just completely just thrown me into the most amazing world of culinary treats and how awesome food can be, and it's just so interesting, and it's just been so exciting, but yet scary. I came into the competition being super eager. I wanted to learn everything. And it's gone so unbelievably kind of crazy. I didn't know I'd ever end up in the last 3. Poor David, I think, is completely and utterly sick of it.
I feel like I've been through, and I have, every single step with her. It's been an absolute challenge at times, because for the last few months, everything it seems that we talk about is to do with food, and it is stressful, actually.
20!
I've made it to the final, and what an achievement! But if I nail it, I'm going to give them all a run for their money.
Jodie is someone that I would not really want to compete against. She's very capable, very dynamic, and good luck to the others, because they're going to need it.
Now I've got this far, I'm going to do everything in my power to win it.
I had a bizarre upbringing. We kind of lived in Ireland, but then my father, who's a film director, We used to travel all over the world with him. He was just dad, and we just happened to grow up on film sets and stuff, and it was all quite normal. As kids, we were all thrown into his movies because he was a cheap film director. I think the first film I was ever in was in Deliverance. I wasn't the banjo player, just you know, or that guy in the forest. I just had a little part at the end of the movie where my dad said to me, "Look, Charlie, if you sit on that sofa with that bloke, I'll give you a tricycle." And maybe that little tricycle was the birth of my love of two wheels. Holly and the kids have always been supportive. We've been together for 27 years now, and she's everything I've ever done, from whatever it is, she's always supported me 100%. Just go and do what you do, and you know what makes me happy, you know. So she's quite remarkable, my wife.
Being on MasterChef has certainly pushed him, but he likes being pushed.
I think the competition has been quite stressful, and much more stressful than I thought it would be, and it's more all-consuming. I haven't been out for weeks, you know.
We've gone through all the stresses, and he comes back exhausted. He's not sleeping particularly well. He's up at the crack of dawn cooking. I come down to a complete bombshell in the kitchen. So I haven't experienced that side of him.
Before he went to Celebrity MasterChef, I guess he was a good cook, but now he seems to get his timings a lot better.
So much more organised. The food actually looks nice now when he puts it on the plate, so that's an improvement.
We're all immensely proud of him. I thought he was a pretty competent cook, but he's really excelled now.
It's what happens on the day. And anything can go right. And anything can go wrong for anybody. So, fingers crossed it goes wrong for them.
I'm a Londoner, born and bred, but I also grew up in Scotland because my mum's Scottish, so we had the best of both worlds. Both my parents were actors, and my mum still is. My dad's died. He did that quite young, which was so annoying. I think I did always want to be an actor, although I pretended I wanted to be something else. In fact, I still have a problem with it when people say, "What do you do?" I was like, "What?" And I go, "I'm an actor." My love of food, it does come from the brilliant women in my family. My two grands and my mum, really. And since I've been doing MasterChef, Richard and the boys have been brilliant, because I've been in the kitchen like a loon. And when I've got a bit tense-tastic, they've been very good at diffusing it, because, you know, it actually surprisingly gets you a bit wound up.
The first few weeks, when I was trying our food, it was getting quite the taste of our food was really good, and I was like, ooh, this Mum, you're doing quite well.
Thought she had a chance, and then that chance like grew and grew when I tried her food, because it was actually like really nice.
I wouldn't describe Sophie as competitive, but I've seen Sophie become ruthlessly competitive through the MasterChef experience. It's been really enjoyable seeing how she's blossomed.
Boys, it's ready! I was lighting the fire last night, and Walt, who's my youngest, just turned to me and said, "I'm very proud of you, Mum." And it was like, oh, God. He said, "You've done very well." And I thought, oh, my golly. And I went, "Thanks, Walt." I can't think about winning, because then my cooking won't be right. I've just got to think about the cooking. Yeah. Think about the cooking and really enjoy it. The last thing, the last meal.
It's 2 days before the final cook-off. But first, Jodie, Sophie and Charlie must face their greatest challenge yet. The chef's table. They'll be cooking for the most influential Italian chefs and restaurateurs in the country. Antonio Carluccio's influence on Italian food in Great Britain has few rivals. Michelin-starred Giorgio Locatelli is considered one of the world's greatest chefs. Theo Randall's Italian restaurant has been named Britain's finest. Restaurateur Aldo Zilli has championed Italian cooking in Britain for over 35 years.
This is the start of a big, big day for our three celebs. Chef here, Francesco Mazzi, is one of the best exponents of Italian food I know.
Hello.
Hi guys, morning. I've got 4 of the most influential Italian chefs, okay, coming for lunch. Locatelli, Aldo Zilli, Carluccio, Theo Randall, okay? They're also very good friends, okay? So we don't want them to go out and say the food dall'anima wasn't good.
Yes.
Okay? So now we've got lots to do. Let's go.
When he told us who was coming today, I just wanted to leave. I wanted to go home. The clientele that are coming today are frighteningly exciting to cook for.
I'm quite nervous. At the moment, I feel like I'm at the bottom of a really huge mountain.
Oh. Some of the best Italian chefs in history. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I almost fainted. Carluccio, I mean, it's terrifying, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be cool.
The celebrities now have 4 hours to learn, prepare and cook one of Chef Francesco's dishes. Sophie is in charge of the starter.
Sophie, are you all right?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
You got fantastic.
Chef.
Good. Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Actually, let's say si, chef. Let's do it Italian.
Si.
Listen, you got a very interesting dish. It's one of my mom's recipe. Do you know how much I care about this dish? A lot. Okay? It is called pasta china. Pasta china means stuffed pasta. A bit like lasagna. Look what I've got here.
Oh,
Huh?
wow.
Bellissima. Okay?
It's exquisite.
Got the meatball, spinach, the fried aubergine, the quail eggs, the peas, 2 different pasta, okay? It's gonna cook 3 times, okay? So let me show how we play this dish now.
Okay.
Okay, have you ever seen lasagna grilled or alla plancha? First time, pasta china alla plancha, first time ever. Okay, just give it a slightly brownie color, right? Room temperature, not hot, yeah? Easy, clear? Let's go to the plate now. Tomato fondue. I don't want you to be too precise, okay? The grana padano mousse. The last one, pesto sauce. Yeah?
Beautiful.
Okay?
Yeah.
Simple as that. Now, we get the pasta china.
Beautiful.
I want this to look very colorful and also very Italian, okay?
Yeah. Oh.
Sophie?
Yeah.
This is lasagna, pasta china, like Mama will do.
I just want to look at it for a bit longer. I feel like I'm eating a Paul Klee painting. It's so beautiful, isn't it? This is Mum's dish. So no pressure at all. There's so many components in that dish. I can't imagine being able to recreate that.
Charlie, you're in charge of the rabbit siciliano. It's a pretty difficult dish. There's a lot to do here, okay? This rabbit has to cook for about 3 hours. And in the meantime, you have to do other stuff. You ready for that?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, let me show what I did for you.
Okay, so this is the end result.
Exactly. This is the saddle.
Mine should look like that.
Exactly. So what we're going to do now is this. Look. Okay. Just a little bit to give that nutty flavor.
Yeah.
And when we've done this, straight into that.
Okay.
Okay, tack. Now, we've got this beautiful veg for you here. Have a look. I like my veg to be nice and crunchy. Yeah. Look how beautiful they are.
Beautiful.
Okay. Right, now we're gonna pan fry this one. Courgette flowers stuffed with broad peas, grana padano, and mint.
Oh, wow.
Now, look at that. Potato mash. This a bit tricky one. Put it up here. Give a piece of up here. Okay. I want to see like a spring garden here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Dish. Okay. And this beautiful jus with some sultanas. Okay. All right. Are you happy with this so far?
Yes, absolutely.
Then I've got 2 pine nuts and a few pistachio, like a good Sicilian tradition. Yeah, there's a lot to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah? So, Charlie, what we got here is the rabbit siciliana that we serve all'anima. You're going to do exactly the same, if not better than that. Okay?
Well, if I could get close, I'll be happy.
I'm sure you'll do a fantastic dish. That's for sure.
Wow. I mean, it's really complex.
It's not. Just need a lot of time to do it.
Just a lot of time to do it. And the leg is, you know, where you cook it in the oil, it just
Exactly,
keeps
but
it
usually-
moist, and
yes.
otherwise, because
Yes.
rabbit can go so dry, can't it? That's the danger.
So you know already, you see? So you're happy? Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah, I think so.
Perfect. So
I'm
then
just
you
trying to
can
be
do-
positive, that's all.
I'm sure you get there.
It's so complicated. And I've got to make all those elements to go on that plate I've got just under 3 hours. I'm feeling kind of nervous now. I was excited earlier, now I'm just thinking, you've got to be Superman to do this.
Okay, Jody.
Yeah.
You're gonna do dessert today.
Okay.
And this one is called gianduiotto. It's one of the best desserts we ever did all'anima here. Okay? So first thing, like this, not too precise. Okay?
Yeah.
Then you got gianduiotto here in the middle. Good.
What is the base of the giandotto?
Is a biscotto. You have to do it.
A
okay?
biscotto.
It's like a bit of shortcut pastry with some hazelnut inside as well.
Okay, lovely.
So we got some chocolate dome here. You have to do this by yourself, one by one. We'll show you later.
Hopefully it comes out.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult.
This is very thin.
Very, very thin and very, very
Wow.
fragile. Okay? Take the ice cream out. You put on top here. Then chocolate
On the top.
dome on top. Then some more gianduia on top.
Okay.
Okay, and then you've got this beautiful hazelnut in sugar that you're going to do as well. It's not difficult, don't get scared. We're just going to put this one on top. Okay?
It's like a work of art.
I didn't finish yet. At the end, there's a beautiful caramel that you do. You're going to put.
Whoa. Is that supposed to happen?
Yes, that's what's going to happen. Now, please taste that one.
That's seriously good.
Seriously.
There's a lot of very, very intricate techniques that I'm going to have to nail. But I mean, I'm really excited, really looking forward to it.
I'm feeling, I think I'm brave. Let's put it that way. But Italians, we like that. We like to complicate our life, you know, feel that it's not fun. They will be treated the way they should, like our Roma chefs. So if they're good, bravo. If they're not good, they're gonna have some trouble. Simple as that.
The first course is the most complex of the 3 dishes. Within the pastakina, there is an egg pasta, an egg and nettle pasta, meat strips, quail's eggs, peas, fried aubergine, and spinach and ricotta. Sophie must also make 3 different sauces to serve alongside. She must have everything assembled 90 minutes before service, as the dish has to be given time to bake in the oven and cool down before being served.
There is a lot of pressure on the pastakina. It's one of those dishes that when you see the pictures, oh, I can do that, everybody can do that. But this recipe are very, very complex. We're talking about 50, 60 ingredients. So it's a lot to be done. And everything is going to be done from scratch. The start is the first thing, and it has to be spot on.
One of the dish's vital elements is the tomato fondue sauce that needs to be given time to cook down to a velvet emulsion.
That's looking nice, isn't it?
What's up, Sophie? Oh.
Just brought this out. and I'm
Okay,
thinking...
not ready yet?
No.
No. So put it back in. Give at least 1 hour. Come on.
At least 1 hour?
Yeah. You don't have much left, yeah?
Okay. You don't want much left. Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, I'll do for you.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Chef.
Sophie, in the kitchen, you have to be quick.
Yeah.
But panic doesn't help. So,
No.
you're good? You're doing very well? Bam, come on, please.
Yeah.
Come.
Okay. I'm trying to keep steady, and Francesco just said, you know, no, we don't panic. That's such a good note for me on every level. Just do it, don't panic. I'm most worried about just getting it all done and up to scratch.
Charlie's first task is to cut the rabbit into 14 pieces, before deboning the saddle, leaving one whole flat piece of meat.
You done this?
Yeah, I did that one.
Well done.
Well, it's a
Bravo.
little messy, but...
Good. See, you can do that.
I'm
But well
there.
done so far.
I'm there.
Keep
Thank
going,
you,
keep
thank
going.
you, Chef. Thank
Keep
you,
going.
Chef.
The rabbit pieces are covered in oil and then slow cooked in the oven for several hours.
But the crucial stage for Charlie is to cook the meat proper. Overcooked, we don't like that. So it's just to be spot on.
The saddle is then stuffed with offal, pancetta, garlic and rosemary before being tightly rolled into a ballotine.
Yes, like this.
Okay. Oh, and just keep
Like
it tight
this.
to make it tight.
I just give each one of them one of my sous chefs, just to support them, you know, to give some advice.
I think it's nice. What do you think?
Just because I'm slightly a bit concerned as well. So we'll see how. Very good.
Jodie's first task is one of her most difficult, creating the chocolate dome. The combined cocoa butter and heated chocolate is tempered until it's cooled down to exactly 28 degrees.
28.3.
This is the most difficult part, you know that.
Right.
If you do the one proper,
Okay.
okay, you're not gonna have the dome. It will melt, it will crack. Okay? So that's the bare part. If you do that one proper, at least we can save the dome without nothing inside. At least we look good. Okay? Well done. Carry on.
All about the dome.
Next, she has to coat the molds evenly with the tempered chocolate.
They're very, 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 very thin and delicate, so this is quite intense.
Once in the molds, the chocolate is left to set for at least 3 hours.
I hope she did the chocolate very well because you don't know until the end if it's right or wrong. So I'm a bit worried about that. Let's see what happens now.
Across the kitchen, Sophie is getting a masterclass in the art of pasta making.
And I'm happy with this. You see my hand now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah? You want to achieve that?
Oh, my Lord.
Should we try?
Let's try. Woo! Hello.
Stop. Stop. Woo!
Okay.
It's too wide now.
Yeah. Don't do too big, otherwise you break this machine and you don't gonna succeed today.
No.
Yeah?
It doesn't feel quite thin enough. I think I'll do it one more time.
couple of metres of pasta. I can see my hand and feel my heart pounding. What do you think?
Oh, finally. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Well done.
With the egg pasta ready, Sophie can now make a start on the green egg and nettle pasta.
Just to let you know, we got 1 hour and a half, okay? So it's time to push now, yeah? Okay?
Yes, chef.
Charlie, meanwhile, is concerned about getting the right balance of flavours for his reduction.
Add the tomato and stuff. So I've added, hopefully I've added enough there.
Well, you need to taste at one point.
Yeah, but you can always add later. It doesn't matter, does it?
Well,
it does.
No, it does. You need to taste it during the preparation now.
Yeah.
And then here you have all the vegetables. Yeah?
Yeah. Look at these, how beautiful these are. Look, they're just stunning.
In the dessert section, Jodie is preparing her mousse.
It's going really cool. I like it. Ice cream is in this amazing ice cream maker. The biscuits are already being chilled. And then some caramelized hazelnuts and tomato caramel sauce. So I think we're cruising. Really good.
The cream needs to be carefully folded into the chocolate and hazelnut mix. If the mixture is too cold, then it may split and the mousse is ruined.
There's bits in it. It's gone a bit funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Start again?
You should do it again.
Okay.
Hiya, darling, how are you?
I left the chocolate a bit cold when I was doing your thing, and it split.
What is this?
It split.
Ah. Make sure the chocolate is not that cold, because that's what you get, yeah?
Yeah.
Looks like a ricotta cheese.
Yeah.
With a bit of flavouring.
Yes.
Yeah? Come on, you can do Jodie. You can do Jodie, come on.
I can do it. It will. 178.
What do you need now? Yeah?
Aubergine.
That's next step. Aubergine.
Aubergine.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, purple aubergine?
The most beautiful aubergine I've ever seen.
Once sliced, the aubergine needs to be cooked in the deep fryer until golden brown.
Francesca, can I ask you how brown these are meant to get?
I think you can take them out now.
Okay, golden brown.
Yep.
Yep.
Next, Sophie needs to work quickly to get all her quail's eggs peeled for her pastakina.
I've got 46 to do. So...
Watch the clock. We really need to crack on. Yeah?
Okay.
Come on.
Charlie, meanwhile, appears to be well in control.
Charlie, your section looks remarkably calm.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the plating up for me that is going to be tough.
So, are you completely on time?
I'm ready to go now, so...
Good work, son.
Well...
Massive boasting rights, Charlie.
Massive.
If you pull this off, son.
With all her elements finally ready, Sophie can begin to build her pastakina.
Well, as long as we get this assembled, we'll be okay. We'll get it on the oven.
Each element must be carefully layered.
Dali, you got 1 hour to go. Not much time left, huh?
Okay.
Bit of pressure for you.
Yep.
Okay?
Mozzarella. Mozzarella. I think it's looking beautiful. This feels lovely.
Sophie, go in the oven now.
Now.
Go in the oven now.
It's a bit late.
With just 50 minutes before service begins, Sophie still needs to cook her pastakina.
Oh God, it just fits in there. That's nice.
And then allow enough time for it to cool.
Good luck, lasagna. Oh.
After ruining her first mousse, Jodie can't afford any slip-ups with her second attempt.
Okay, melting chocolate, check. Whipping cream, check.
The whipped cream must be added to the chocolate when it reaches 32 degrees.
Almost there. Right, 32, off we go. So now I've got it spot on, and it's gonna be amazing.
All right, that's much better.
Okay, into the
Let's-
mold.
In the mold.
We got some important guests, all of them, they're also friends. So no one goes out of L'Anima unhappy about the food. So just make sure that everything is going to be good.
I expect very high standard, and I guess, you know, they put out to cook for us, so that we will judge them with the same way that we judge our chef in our kitchen.
Francesco's a fantastic cook. I love Francesco's food, and I think it's going to be quite daunting for the chefs to actually be cooking for the Italian mafia here, and it doesn't get tougher than this.
The food has to be clean, nice, and tasting above all, because the most important thing of Italian food is the taste.
The celebrities, they've been to a journey. This is the final for them, and they know that we are the top of the tree when it comes to Italian food in this country. So yes, they'll be very nervous.
Sophie's pastakina is cooked,
Follow me.
but needs time to cool before it can be sliced and served.
That's gonna make things quicker,
Yeah.
hopefully.
It will school me down.
Thank you, thank you. Let's close.
Okay.
Right, Sophie. Okay, we have to push here. Got 15 minutes to go. You have to make the pesto sauce.
Yep.
You still have to cool down the lasagna, slice, and pan fried. Okay? Please, quick. Yeah? All in, cover, and start. So, go and check your pastakina now. Yeah?
Takes out the chiller.
Take it out and let's check it. Right.
There, chef.
Sophie, that looks good. That looks good. Let me see. It's cold.
No, it's still warm.
Still warm? Back in the blast chiller.
Oh,
Straight away.
have we got
okay?
time?
No. Come on. Quick.
There we go. Cool down, baby. Cool down.
Sophie, we run out of time here, yeah? Okay? Quick. We're still gonna pan fry the pastakina.
Yep.
Okay, now, Sophie, run and get your pastakina. Run. Okay, cold. All right,
Yep.
take it out. Slowly. Yeah, Sophie, brava, eh? Alta il mam. Olive oil on the plancha, as I show you.
It was just a little bit, wasn't it?
A little bit. I'm helping you. Go.
Thank you.
You here?
Yep.
Some space? Here.
Here.
Up here. Go and finish your dish now. Check your lasagna. Is it
Yep.
all right?
I think it is.
Are you sure?
Yes, chef.
Okay, take it out.
Take it out.
Steady hand, Sophie.
Steady.
Are you happy with this?
Yes, chef. Yes,
Guys,
chef.
let's go. You done it? Yeah? Good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh.
You did well.
You did one of the most difficult dish
Really?
in one of my mom's recipe. So I'm proud of you, you know that.
Really, chef?
Yeah?
Oh. plates of lasagna has never felt so emotional. Didn't look like Francesco's did. Looked a bit too rustic, maybe, but hope they like it.
Sophie's starter is lasagna pasticchina, filled with quail's eggs, fried aubergine, peas and spicy salami, and accompanied with tomato fondue, Gran Padano mousse and pesto cream.
Very modern. I don't think that somebody in Calabria would cook like this. But provide the taste is there, that's fine.
There is some nice flavours. The actual spinach filling there is quite tasty.
I would say it's a little bit ambitious. Things they could have been different in taste and so on. But I appreciate the work was done here.
The idea of a lasagna is that is one thing that you eat, and all the ingredients come to play as you eat it. At the moment, this is not one dish.
To be fair to the person that cooked it, they've done a decent job, and the ingredients are all there. It's flavoured, it's tasty, and I'm going to eat it because I'm quite hungry.
Wow, that is far lighter than it looks. Good seasoning, sweet notes, salty notes, tangy tomato-rich notes.
Huge amount of work. And you can see right at the last minute she's got a little bit nervous and it's all starting to fall apart at the edges. But actually, I think she's executed the dish really well.
I'll tell you what, Sophie's never, ever done work as complex and intricate as that. She should be proud of herself.
Hello, hello. Lovely to see you.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
I did. Yeah, it was really challenging, but it was amazing in that kitchen.
The actual dish you created had a lot of good things going for it, like the
Yeah.
pasta. I like the pasta.
Yeah.
And the sort of spinach puree was nice.
Really?
Considering you've never done this before, and considering where you are in this amazing kitchen in there, and you knowing who's sitting here waiting for this dish, you've done a great job.
Thank you, thank you.
Well
A
done.
pleasure to serve you, thank you. I've so enjoyed it. It was a lovely, lovely experience. Thank you, gents.
Oh, it was ridiculously nerve-wracking, actually, and they felt I'd made a good effort. I don't think I should be too downhearted.
Okay, here we go.
Make sure it's spot on.
Okay, yes, chef.
Charlie's Sicilian rabbit has a number of elements that need to come together at the same time.
Bigger, bigger, and move your knife.
Okay. Vegetables. It's looking good, chef.
You sure?
Yes, chef.
Let's taste now.
It's got a little bit of the herbs and a bit of vinegar to go just at the end.
Bravo. Go, quick, quick,
Grazie.
quick, quick, quick. I'm gonna help, all if you ask me now, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Okay, fine. Now, go with the rabbit.
Charlie?
Yes?
You're doing presentation, mate.
It's gonna be a rabbit that he plays in his own garden.
Oh, come on, Charlie. Concentrate now, Charlie. Don't let it down.
Be focused, Charlie. Be focused. We need it there. More sauce here. More sauce here.
sauce,
There's no
yes,
sauce there at all.
I think we're ready.
Okay, guys, ready to go?
Yes, chef. Yep.
Man, that looks good. You're sweaty, man.
I am. I'm sweating with fear.
You're doing well. You're doing well.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
If it tastes the way it looks,
You'll be all right.
did your job.
I've never cooked food delicate like that before. I just hope I didn't overdo the rabbit. The rabbit is so easily overdone. I don't know, you know, we'll just see what happens, you know. Just see what happens.
Charlie's Sicilian rabbit is rolled saddle stuffed with offal, pancetta, garlic and rosemary, with confit shoulder and legs. Accompanying the rabbit are stuffed courgette flowers, sautéed baby vegetables, mashed potato and a rabbit reduction.
It looks pleasant. The smell is good, but I can feel, depending from the taste.
The seasoning's good, and it's got a nice sort of sweet taste. There's nothing on this plate that tastes kind of wrong.
That's probably one thing, Theo, that I'm going to disagree with you. I don't think it's seasoned enough. I'm not feeling the seasoning of the rabbit. The rabbit is a bland meat, and this is a bland meat on the plate.
It takes a very special quality to cook a rabbit the proper way. The cooking of the rabbit hasn't sort of dried it up a little bit. It is a little bit dry. But, you know, overall it's a decent dish. Obviously, you know, you overcook the rabbit, and that's a big mistake.
The only piece that I accept is this one with the stuffing, which I believe is the tummy. And the stuffing is quite good. The rest is a bit too dry.
This is what Charlie does best, big flavours, and there's a huge amount of work in here. Lots and lots of intricate work. Lovely, thick, wonderful sauce that goes with it. Vegetables all cooked very, very well. Huge amount of stuff going on.
I'm pleased because the amount of complexity and the flavour balance and the presentation. This is what Charlie has been attempting since he got on here.
Hi, Charlie.
Hello. Surprise.
Yeah, feeling a little nervous, I must say. I didn't quite realise that I'd have to come and face you guys, so, yeah.
That's the first time we sitting down and you standing there with a white jacket. It's changed completely.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
Never happened to me before.
This is just totally wrong.
No, Charlie, you know what? I think the dish actually did work together.
Yeah.
You lost it a little bit on the rabbit. It went a bit overcooked and made it a bit dry.
Right, okay.
But actual flavour-wise, as far as the rabbit, I ate all of it. I'll actually pick up that bone and chew it in a minute. I thought it was very good.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. That was intense. I didn't realise that we had to stand there in front of them. They said the rabbit was slightly overdone, especially the legs, which is a real disappointment. So, on the whole, I think it was okay. Oh God, just what a whirlwind that is.
Right, I'm doing it.
Okay. So, are we doing here?
Yes,
Yeah?
chef, I do.
Good. Very gentle touch, but still. Brava so far. Okay, take your chocolate out now. Very gentle, very, very gentle, okay? You don't want to crack them, yeah? It's like a bit like, you know, when you do your makeup, darling, yeah? Looks like Greg Waller's face, that one.
I love the banter.
Hey.
Okay? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You in charge. You in charge. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, get your ice cream out. It can be very quick now, yeah?
Yep.
Quick, 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 quick. It's melting, it's melting, it's melting.
Wow, they are soft.
One by one now. Be careful. If you crack them now, we're done. Last one, darling. Can you please go and check your caramel? Okay.
Yep.
Is it hot enough?
Not bubbling.
Come on, few more, few more. Give it 10 more seconds. The ice cream is melting there, yeah?
Yeah, I know.
Is it hot?
Yes.
Okay, guys, go. Quick, guys, quick, 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 guys, quick, quick, quick.
I just loved every second of that. But yes, I just hope they like it. because there's a lot of time and a lot of effort that goes into something that is gone.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, there we talking.
Jodie's dessert is a giandiotto, chocolate hazelnut mousse and hazelnut ice cream encased in a chocolate dome, topped with a hazelnut spike and served with heated caramel.
Yes, perfect.
That's so good.
Darling, you did well, you did well, you did well.
I thought the whole dramatic thing was very impressive. I absolutely adore chocolate, and I think this was just brilliant flavours. And to follow that recipe and get it just like that is very impressive.
Technically perfect. It was very well done. Not easy to, by any chef, not easy to repeat this.
And this was a great execution, temperature-wise, consistency and flavor. So, very good, very, very good.
Well, the person that did this, she or he could probably come and make my desserts in my restaurant anytime.
That is chocolate luxury. Absolute luxury. And that blend of hot and cold, caramel and chocolate, John, is divine.
She's made a biscuit, she's had to temper chocolate, she had to make caramel sauce, and make ice cream, make mousse, all things together and then assemble everything. And she's done a great job.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Jodie.
They're all finished?
Yes.
Wow. That's amazing. You've never licked it.
Do you make pastry much?
No. I've
Because-
spent 20 years in the fashion industry, so we don't really have a lot of pudding.
Because that was absolutely brilliant.
Really?
To execute that to that standard
Really?
takes a huge amount of skill and
Impressed.
Very
Gosh,
impressed.
thank you very much.
I couldn't be able to do it at once. If you send me a recipe, I couldn't do it like this.
Aldo as
Neither
well
do-
is not able to do it, apparently.
Well
Wow.
done, Johnny. Very good.
But thank you
Well
very
done.
much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. They'd eaten it all. Wow. I'm feeling completely buzzed. I think that was just awesome. I'm so happy. And they all loved it. Oh.
Right, guys. What a day, huh?
Amazing.
What a day. You had fun?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope you learned something new as well.
Oh,
Absolutely,
definitely.
absolutely.
Thank goodness.
Charlie, grazie.
It was good fun. Thank
Sophie.
you very much. Cheers.
Sophie.
Sure, you are the most difficult one. You are the most difficult one.
Charlie, well done. Well done. Bravissimi, bravissimi. Good.
But look, you know, our finalists today cooked at a level they would never have dreamed of doing a few weeks ago.
There were points where there was seasoning was out and maybe things weren't quite as sharp as they could be. But actually, I'm really proud of our three celebs, really proud. They cope with the pressure. And today, for them, really, is their last lesson in this competition. They're now going to walk away from here and think about this experience and understand what they've got to do if they want to raise that trophy. This is it. This is the final cook-off. Right now, for me, even playing field. Who's going to be our champion?
If I won, I imagine I'd just wear the big thing round my neck and gallivant round the local community naked, being impossibly pleased with myself.
All three of us just need to remember that we're in the final of MasterChef and try and enjoy it because it's the last day. So, you know.
Something switched where I'm like, right, let's really do it. You've got this far. I've created something that it's either going to be amazing or it's going to be a disaster. Oh, God.
Let's crown one of these champion. Welcome back for the last time to the MasterChef kitchen. I think it's been an amazing competition. Right now, the only thing that stands between you and the title of Celebrity MasterChef Champion are these dishes. I wish you luck. I actually can't wait. Your own food, 3 courses, 2.5 hours. At the end of this, ladies and gentlemen, one MasterChef champion. Let's cook. Charlie Borman has turned out to be a very sophisticated cook. Charlie's food is as adventurous as he is on a motorbike. It's daring. And it's full of flavour, and it's brash, and it's bold. One thing with Charlie, he's inconsistent. And today, those 3 courses have to be as good as each other.
From the dishes that I've chosen, I think if I can get it right, then sure, I think I'm in with a real chance. But then, that's exactly what all the others are thinking as well, so...
Charlie, I'm used to you having loads and loads of ingredients. This is a final, and then this looks Spartan.
I know, well, I'm just trying to sort of just be a little bit more refined today and just make it, hopefully, taste really nice.
Charlie, what are you cooking for us?
I'm cooking razor clams with chili, fennel and leek, and then cod with wild garlic pesto. And then doing a sort of an espresso creme brulee for dessert.
I think you've got yourself a lot of work to do because with each of these dishes, you've got nowhere to hide, Charlie, have you?
Nowhere at all to hide. It's just, you know, there it is. And hopefully you'll like it. I'm hanging myself out here to either be crucified or do okay.
Charlie's food for the final is all dainty and refined. And that's not the food that got Charlie here in the first place. The clam inside the shell, bits of chilli, bits of fennel, have got to be cooked precisely. Because otherwise it goes chewy. And it's like having fish-flavoured chewing gum. The main course, I think that's a really big ask because that cod's got to be beautifully cooked. That ricotta gnocchi's got to be as nice as you like. But cheese, hazelnut, garlic, cod. Wouldn't stick it in a sandwich, would you? A coffee creme brulee from Charlie for dessert. Very, very nice indeed. The only problem is they've got to set, and they've got to set firm, and he won't know that till he pulls them out the fridge. And if there's not, there's nothing he can do about it. This is called, fingers crossed, up to the wire cooking.
There's a lot, you know, like always, there's a lot to go wrong. Is it enough to win? I don't know. I mean, each time we've been in these positions, I've questioned myself every time whether it's enough or not. And I've gone through this blind panic every time, you know, so I don't think today's any different.
30 minutes has gone. You have 2 hours, but your first 30 minutes is already gone. I love Sophie's dishes. I love them. When she gets them right, she's the best. Sophie, for me, is a wonderful cook. She has a real touch, a real heart, a real feeling. But every so often, the flavour combinations are a little bit off. Today, I hope she gets those flavours bang on.
I think you've got to push yourself at this point. It's your last meal, so, you know, you can't serve up shepherd's pie. You've just got to be really positive. Otherwise you'll be wasting the moment.
Sophie, my observation is that suddenly it looks like you've become at peace with yourself. You're very serene and there's no panic, but it's almost as if you've just finally given way to it.
I just thought today I just want to just enjoy it, and this kitchen now feels quite homey. It's just brilliant to be here on the last day. Can't believe it.
Great because you've finally been set free, or great because it's the final day?
Great because it means I didn't miss any of it. I got to the end of the whole play.
Tell us what you're going to cook for us.
To start, you're having a roulade of juniper duck breast with corn puree and a port and wild mushroom au jus. It would have been gravy when I started, but it's a jus now. And then brill with red pepper crust and scallops and black pudding and a chive butter sauce. And then for pudding, you're going to have a steamed cherry pudding on pistachio with a brandy ice cream and a butterscotch sauce.
Well, you're all right, aren't you? Mate, that is wonderful sounding dishes.
Good.
Sophie, you've got your cooking headscarf on and some beautiful ingredients here today.
Yeah. I'll try not to cook the scarf and end up wearing the scallops.
Excellent. Right now, Sophie is playing with fire with her starter. Sweet corn, mushrooms and duck, I really think is wonderful. Juniper berry and port together with those as well, maybe just a bit too much. There is lots of adventure going on with Sophie's main course, and again, we can see Sophie's character. Brill, scallops, black pudding, butter sauce, and red peppers. It's daring. What I love the sound of is a cherry steamed pudding with pistachio nuts and brandy ice cream. Oh yeah, that is right up my street. But butterscotch coming into play, risky.
I hope they show things that I've learned. I suppose that remains to be seen. But they all to me look like Soph's cooking, but with the condiment of MasterChef. I hope. Yeah.
Final 60 minutes, 1 hour. Jodie's food is brilliant. I sometimes can't believe the amount she takes on. I cannot believe the processes that she manages in a set time. But she has one flaw, and that is she attempts so much that sometimes it gets a little bit muddled. I want somewhere in the middle with Jodie. I want her to push herself, but I want to make sure she doesn't cram too much onto one plate.
If I nail these 3 dishes today, yes, I can win Celebrity MasterChef. I hope. If I nail it.
What 3 courses do we have, Jodie?
I am doing for you a tasting of Cornish crab. I'm going to do a crab tienne, I'm going to do a crab bisque and devil's crab cake. So that's for starter, and then fillet of Scottish beef with textures of onion. So I'm doing 5 different ways of doing onion. So I'm doing an onion soubise, an onion marmalade, some button onions. I'm going to be doing some spring onions, and how many is that? 4. Then I'm going to do some really cool shallot onion rings. And then for dessert, I'm going to do a warm chocolate fondant with orange puree.
Wow, Jodie. Are you confident that if you get it bang on, the title's yours?
I hope. Because
Really?
I put a lot of effort and a lot of time, and yes, I just hope you like it as much as I think you might.
The first course is extremely complex. A crab bisque, which is flavoured with lemongrass and ginger. A Tiana crab, so a salad of crab in stacks. And then a deviled crab cake. Separately, they sound delicious. But no, Jodie's going to put all three together. Followed by beef with onion 5 ways. Followed by a chocolate fondant. Jodie's pudding, I think it's a great idea. Warm chocolate fondant, orange puree and an orange sauce on the side. My concerns are that Jodie pushes herself to such an extent that the dishes don't taste as good as they could do if she did less.
Huge pressure to get these 3 dishes out in this little amount of time. It's going to be nerve-wracking, but I'm going to get my head down and work my little fingers to the bone.
Oh, I hate to do this to you. You've got 15 minutes.
You're about 7 minutes, guys, to finish off. Not long.
Time's up. Well done.
That looks awesome.
It's never-ending.
Congratulations. Well done, guys.
What
you guys have done.
Wow, that's incredible.
Charlie, up you come, please.
Oh, it's very posh with the chair. Okay.
How you doing, Charlie?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Well, we want refinement from you. And I've got to say, as an observation, I think you have done that. I think it looks pretty good.
Charlie's starter is diced razor clam, leek and fennel, cooked in chili and lemon thyme-infused butter, then grilled with a parmesan and breadcrumb top, and served with mashed potato.
That is light in texture, big on flavour. You can't ask for anything else. It's as pretty as a picture, perfectly cooked, not chewy, and you have delivered with it little chili notes, little citrus notes. Very, very good indeed.
As dainty as you like, but the flavours are absolute. And I'm really pleased for you. I like the understated majesty of the dish. 3 little clams, crusty on top. It delivers texture and flavour. I think it's a really lovely dish.
Phew, one down.
Charlie's main is roasted fillet of cod with a hazelnut crust, served with wild garlic pesto, ricotta gnocchi, and crispy fish skin.
I was worried by the combination of ingredients, but that works really, really well. Your cod is cooked just. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. It's, you could cook it some more, but it's cooked, it's flaky. Well done. You've made a bit of a fool out of me. I said that nuts, cheese, cod and garlic probably wouldn't work. I was very wrong. I like that a great deal.
I don't mind it.
You're not convinced, mate, are you?
I'm not convinced by the gnocchi as a texture. I think the fish is beautiful with the nuts, but that gnocchi to me is just a bit overworked and gone a bit too hard. I want something soft with my flaky piece of fish.
They're fine.
For his dessert, Charlie has made an espresso creme brulee served with a shortbread biscuit.
There's moments like that you don't realise how important they are, is it?
Yeah.
Slippery, creamy, not too sweet, perfect, rounded, full coffee flavour. Lovely. Very, very good shortbread as well, not too much sugar on it. I just love brown, creamy desserts. I'm a child of the 70s. If they're creamy and brown, I normally love them, and that's what you're giving me there. Very good.
It's a damn fine thing, Charlie. A damn fine thing. And that is because your shortbread is perfectly made and it's crumbly and buttery and soft. Your custard inside is the absolute right texture, rich with coffee, the crunch of sugar across the top, burnt just enough to add the bitterness to the sweetness. I love the whole thing. I think it's beautiful and I think it's absolutely faultless.
Wow.
A damn fine thing.
I'd kind of written myself off after I cooked all this.
Thanks,
you.
Charlie.
All right.
Well done, Charlie.
Okay.
I feel quite numb, actually. I really, honestly, I really thought I hadn't done anywhere near enough. So I sat down and they really enjoyed it. I think on the whole, I think they really liked it. It's just a painful, painful, painful wait.
Sophie, up you come. You all right, love?
Yeah.
Sophie, I need to tell you something. I think these look amazing.
I'm so pleased.
Sophie's first course is roulade of duck stuffed with juniper berries and served with sweet corn puree, wild mushrooms and a wild mushroom and port sauce.
We've told you off before for making your sauces too sweet on savoury dishes. You've got 2 sweet sauces on there today. And they work brilliantly. Absolutely brilliantly. That dish tastes every bit as good as it looks. That duck is soft. There is a hint of juniper throughout, and the mellow sweetness of sweet corn, the deep sweetness of port. It's lovely.
I love it. I mean, I properly love it. Your duck is beautiful and soft. You've got the earthiness of the cabbage, that real vibrance, like a firecracker of that juniper explodes in your mouth and brings the sweet corn and that port and mushroom into one, and it's glorious.
Oh, it is glorious.
It's fabulous.
For her second course, Sophie has served oven-roasted brill with a pepper crust, seared scallops, black pudding, samphire, a chive and butter sauce, and chorizo oil.
Scallops and black pudding, well cooked, is a lovely tried and tested flavour combination. Sweetness of the sea and real earthiness from the boudinois, black pudding. Your brill with its pepper coat, I just love. I just love, love, love. The brill is soft as you like, it's just falling apart in my mouth. And its orange coat tastes of pepper, slight sweetness of maybe tomato, going on to fruitiness, and then the heat from like pepper, like a little bit of chilli. It's beautiful.
I agree with Greg, I love the brill. That brill with that pepper crust is absolutely delicious and cooked perfectly. The crust is, because you roasted those peppers, they become very intense in flavour, almost as if they are paprika. And that lovely smoky warmth that goes with it takes you to somewhere by the sea in Spain. You are transported to a different place. And I love that with that buttery sauce and that wonderful, rich black pudding. I think that's wonderful. I don't think the scallops are necessary, because the rest of it, to me, is a wonderful, wonderful thing.
For dessert, Sophie has made a steamed cherry pudding served with butterscotch sauce, crushed pistachio nuts, and brandy ice cream.
Yeah, butterscotch and cherries.
Okay. This to me feels like rum and raisin, flavours that I've loved as a kid. But it's not rum, it's brandy. It's not raisin, it's cherry. But it's so, so similar. Held together in a lovely, soft sponge. Butterscotch sauce, I like. Pistachios, I like. It's got a whole load of different flavour combinations, no matter which way you come at it. I think they all work very, very well indeed. Very, very well indeed.
For me, it's like the most amazing Christmas pudding. That brandy warmth on your back of your throat with that lovely cinnamon and nutmeg and sour cherries and butterscotch is absolutely delicious. This dessert really, really excites me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. My legs have gone off.
I think I did today all that I set out to do. I'm just feeling so relieved that they liked the dishes. Oh, it's a relief.
Jodie, up you come, please.
God.
You okay, mate?
Yeah, good. Yeah, that was quite full on.
Full on?
But anyway, there we go. I managed to put everything on a plate.
And I'm amazed you have. I've got to say congratulations to you for all the work.
Jodie's starter is crab 3 ways. Crab bisque, crab tian with salmon, mustard and caviar, and a crab cake served with a mango salsa.
Jodie, I'm going to praise your determination and your display of skill. I think it's wonderful that you ripped that crab apart, and from that crab you made 3 very tasty morsels. My favourite on the plate is that tian. With the smoked salmon, that lovely white crab meat, it's beautifully balanced, it's soft and wonderful. Your bisque is creamy and rich and flavoursome. It's a wonderful thing. Your crab cake is as soft as you like, with the crispy outside. I think that's absolutely delicious. Then being hit with a little bit of mango, for me, is a bit of a weird combination.
I love the crab cake with the mango.
Okay.
I like the sweetness that it brings. The bisque is so well made. Now I know why you spent all that time inside a bin liner smashing the hell out of that crab. The crab and smoked salmon is good. I would like a splash of lemon. Saying that, you always put lots of work into your food. That's very, very accomplished.
For her main, Jodie has cooked seared beef served with a potato rosti and onion 5 ways, onion marmalade, shallot rings, char-grilled spring onions, seared button onions, and onion soubise.
Again, a huge amount of work, Jodie, and I applaud you for it. You have the textures of 5 different onions. Your spring onion, sweet and vibrant. Your little button onions, a bit sharp and sour. Your jam, rich and fragrant. Your soubise that sits underneath, creamy and white, as it should be, and the crunch and saltiness coming from those crispy shallots. All those things going really beautifully with that piece of beef. The thing is, that beef, as beautifully cooked as it is, to me, lacks seasoning. And it needs loads of it because you've got powerful onion around the outside of it with that nicely cooked rosti.
I love the crunch and the varying strengths of all those different little onions. I think the dish is slightly lacking in that I'm just crying out for some deep sauce from somewhere to carry all the onions, to carry the beef, to carry the rosti. Very accomplished dish, beautiful looking dish, very, very well cooked. However, I think it just lacks a sauce.
Okay.
Interesting.
Jodie's dessert is a warm chocolate fondant, orange marmalade, and orange-infused whipped cream.
Look at that. Soft in the centre. Your chocolate fondant, I love, because it's sharp and it's bitter and it's rich with chocolate and it's beautifully made with crispy outside and the soggy centre. Your river of orange sauce is brilliant. It's like this sharp, bitter marmalade. And that marmalade with that chocolate together is a wonderful, wonderful combination. I think it's great.
The cream is going a little bit. It's overworked where you've put the liqueur into it.
Yeah.
It's starting to go a little watery.
Yeah.
The flavours are inspired. I didn't expect that orange sauce to be unsweetened. It's a beautiful, bitter flavour to have with a sweet chocolate pudding.
Wow, thank you.
Well done. Thanks, mate.
I'm not sure about winning it on that. I don't know. I tried so hard and just went to the wire and, you know, I don't know. I just don't know. Not gonna cry. Just tired.
We expected great food today, and I've got to say, we got it. We got it in abundance, and thank you very, very much indeed. We now have to make a decision. There's going to be one winner. Could you leave us for a little while, please, and we'll get you back in as soon as we possibly can. Thank you very much. This has been a great 6 weeks.
Ah, fantastic, John. That food today was unbelievable. Charlie's style changed completely today. His dishes looked fantastic. Main course of cod, I really liked. You weren't too sure.
For me, the main course lacked that something special. What I did like from Charlie today was that damn fine creme brulee. Charlie's journey on this competition has been a great one. He's listened along the way, and he's changed along the way, and we see today the elegance that we demanded in his food, and that is a great, great thing.
One of the lasting memories I will have of this competition is Jodie Kidd wearing a bin liner, smashing the living daylights out of a crab with an enormous chopper. It was wonderful. The trio of crab starter looked amazing. Lovely colours, such elegance, sitting on a banana leaf.
The dessert, that chocolate with that orange and that warmth of that orange cream was delicious.
Why does Jodie give herself so much to do?
Because that's her. That's all about Jodie, isn't it? And Jodie has done that all the way through the competition.
I think that the fact that Jodie pushed herself that hard means that it's very, very difficult for her to deliver something perfect because she's got too much to do.
But today you look at what she accomplished and all those processes, that's amazing.
Sophie's food is very much like her. It's original. It's individual. It has a style. It's different.
Today I was really concerned about Sophie's dishes. Duck with juniper and port and mushrooms and sweet corn. But what a revelation. Absolute revelation. I thought it was a beautiful, beautiful thing.
I loved Sophie's dessert. It was fabulous. Nobody designs dishes like Sophie. Nobody I know successfully puts those flavour combinations together like Sophie. It's a little bit wacky in a very, very good way.
Even if I don't get my hands on that trophy, at least I can walk away and say that they loved it. And that's all I can do. All I can do is do the best that I can. I think I did. And maybe that might be enough.
I think it's a really close call between me and Charlie and Jode. That's what feels very chuffing about it. If I was to get my hands on that trophy, I'd be insufferable, I think.
Feeling exhausted, but very proud of myself. And yeah, blown away, really. It will be just unbelievable if I've done it, but those guys out there are just awesome. So I think it's going to be pretty tough.
It's obvious to see what their strengths are. Separating them is a completely different issue.
Who's it going to be?
It's been a wonderful competition. That was an incredible final. You have covered yourself and this competition in glory.
But we can only have one winner. Our celebrity MasterChef champion is... Sophie. Congratulations.
No. No. Oh, God. Oh, no, don't go, don't go. Thanks so much.
We love you!
I'm not going to lie, I'm a little disappointed. I just had one grubby little left hand on that shiny trophy, you know. But, you know, I'm glad I was here. I'm glad I gave it a go. It's been the most wonderful experience. So thank you to MasterChef for letting me, you know, have a go.
Well done.
Oh, gosh. Well done, Jodie. Well done.
A little bit of disappointment because you've got this far, but it's been just such an amazing, crazy roller coaster. Just learnt so much, had the most incredible time. So I'm really happy. Went to the best person.
I can't believe it, Adam and Eve.
Have a glass.
Oh, my Lord.
This is for you.
No. I can't. No.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Thank you guys so much. It's just been the best fun. It's been amazing. It's awesome. Oh, honestly. It's just mad. It's M for mad. The whole thing's been mad.
What I really love and admire over Sophie is she creates some absolute delights on the plate. They look like little stories to me. They just look amazing.
She is original. She's exciting. She's daring. I think Sophie is a force to be reckoned with.
Well, it's ridiculous winning something like this. The trouble is, if you put it in your kitchen, you could be hoisted by your own petard, couldn't you? It's like, oh, crikey. If you serve up something a bit naff, which I will, and again, it's unique to this experience.